So today we're going to be talking about camping blades, not knives necessarily, because we got an axe here. Okay, so first off, doesn't matter where you are, in the beach, in a camp, or in a farm just like this, Morakniv. Okay, this is a Morakniv Companion, all stainless steel, but mine has some stains on it. I just used it. We are out. So anyway, completely waterproof, rubberized grip, comes with a plastic sheet with a belt loop. It's made in Sweden, super lightweight, so on my hikes I almost always definitely have this on my hip. Something much substantial like for camping, a camp knife, so I normally carry one of these. So this is a Condor Hudson Bay carbon steel. Look at the spine on that. You can see very thick spine, very thick profile. So if you're ever in the bushcraft scene, they would probably recommend something like this, kind of like the OKC Rat 7s or the SAs. This is mainly bushcraft inlined. However, that being said, a lot of people give Condor crap about their steel being soft and, you know, easy to bend and all that. Well, you have to look at the application. So this is a bushcraft knife. You're going to use it in the field. It has to be serviceable in the field. You have to be able to maintain it, resharpen it easy. If it's a super hard blade, if it gets dull, it's going to be really hard for you to service that blade. Anyway, comes with this big leather sheet with a belt loop. Just kind of hangs in there. It's like the vintage quick draw, if you will. It's a dangler, so good leather. This thing looks like it's not even all that worn yet. So my normal setup would be, this would be on my bag and this would be on my gear belt. So that is, like, for so long that has been my setup. So I've been using these two for years. So next would be the K-bar. I've recently acquired this. It was given to me. This is a modern K-bar, so you can see the plastic sheet. Comes with this sort of loop. Has rubberized grip. This is the K-bar USMC fighting knife. Nothing much to say. 1095 carbon steel. A lot of people would say this is a good camp knife, but I would disagree. This is meant for something else. This is for cutting flesh and maybe light use, light utility use. So for so long, if I need to chop something heavy, I got the Hudson Bay. If I need to do intricate work, I have the Mora. And for heavy duty stuff, camp axe. So this is actually a locally made axe. I got it from BMG Pandayan. So nothing special and nothing too heavy as well. This has a very thick spine, but it's surprisingly heavy. Of course, it's an axe, so it should be top heavy, but all in all, I like the feel of the wood. Has enough grip, doesn't slip on my hand when you're chopping stuff. So that would be my camp setup, or sorry, camp blades. So keep in mind, it depends on the place you're going. So sometimes you're not even allowed to start a fire in the campsite, so you don't really need heavy blades, because you would normally do this for woodwork and all that. Having something like a Cold Steel Recon 1 sometimes is sufficient just to have a knife around in camp. So it has a lock back, it's super sharp out of the box. The blade steel is S35VN, so corrosion resistance is what you would expect. It's a pocket knife, but it is well capable of doing some of the camp stuff that you would require. Not the heavy stuff, of course. So, with all of us in this pandemic, it's hard to go out, so we settle with what we have. Like, for example, we are actually in a campsite inside a farm, so there's really no need to use an axe or this heavy blades. I just took them out to show you guys, but what's important is that you geared up for where you're going. Also, I want to shout out to PBAA, Philippine Barebow Archers Association. If you ever want to try a new hobby, you can try archery. Message those guys. They have a Facebook page. Again, Philippine Barebow Archers Association. And if you're ever looking for hard cases, why don't you check out my friends in Raptor PH, Altittude Digital. I'll put the links in the description below. That's it.